you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And he's brought down at the 16 and would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. No press here, the defense backing away. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's escaping the pocket now. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Finds his man. It's Daniels. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Fights off a defender. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Back's got it again. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offense. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. The pocket breaking down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 34.
Bringing it out, it's Staley. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Trying to find room. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Looking to scramble. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Selden. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And here's the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Receiver in motion now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee. Trying to come all the way back. Here's the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Tennessee, 21.
This one will be fair caught. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the returner will be brought down. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for some space. It's Selden. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Volunteers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Ayamaleva. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Back in motion now. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down here, time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll hand it off. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
How about that, Chris? These guys are just trying to work the clock. He springs free and scores on the last play of the game.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.